Hi there. Thank you so much for joining us in the kitchen today. My name is Tess and this is my sous chef Alethea. Woo woo. We're going to be making strawberry chia pudding today, which is, well, the reason we're making strawberry chia pudding is we want to show you, but also I have a personal situation here because she's been bugging me for strawberry chia pudding for like weeks, and which is, you know, tell them the truth.
Well, the truth is you wouldn't think by the ingredients, but it's super good, and it is like my favorite of all time, and it's like, yeah, no replacements. It's just good.
She's mildly obsessed with it. So tell the folks a little bit about chia seeds. Why are they so awesome?
Well, they are high in omegas and fiber, and also they actually have more antioxidants than blueberries. I mean, wow.
Well said, my friend. So we're going to be using these chia seeds, and the really other cool thing about these is, I don't know if you know this, but they make an absolutely just nutrient-dense, nourishing, super instant pudding. So, so this is going to be really fun to show you guys this. So the pudding itself is made from a base of cashews, and we're using raw organic cashews, and then we're going to use just a little bit of raw organic agave nectar to sweeten it. If you don't want to use agave, you can also use just like a maple syrup. That's fine too. And water and strawberries. So, I mean, like you said, you wouldn't really know that this is going to be such a simple, easy, you wouldn't know that this is going to be such a delicious dish just from these simple ingredients, but it's quite delicious, as you have witnessed here from the youngster. So we're going to start by putting in our cashews, and we're just going to start with the cashews, and we're going to put in a 1/4 cup of these babies. And these are just raw, whoopsies, that was more than a 1/4 cup. These are just raw cashews. If you don't have a high-powered blender, such as a Vitamix or a Blendtec, you're going to want to soak these for probably 3-4 hours before you add them, so that they don't, so that they're very nice and creamy and smooth. But if you have a high-powered blender, you don't have to soak them. You can just put them right in there. So there goes our cashews. From there, we're going to add the water and just make a nice smooth cream. And we're going to add just a little bit of the water. We have 2 cups here total, but we're going to start with just enough to blend. And we're going to start with our blender on the lowest speed, and we're going to work our way up from there. Do you want to do the blender dance while it's going?
Hey, what's the blender dance?
You know the blender dance. You just made it up just now, remember? Okay, so we're going to add a little more water and blend again. And turn up, and then we're gonna basically turn this up so that it So we're going to keep turning the speed up so that it blends accordingly.
I cannot wait to eat this.
So once you have a nice, smooth, creamy milk, basically you have cashew milk at this point. You've got this nice, creamy, smooth milk with just a little bit of the pulp there. Then you can basically add the rest of your ingredients. So from there, we're going to add in a cup of these beautiful organic strawberries. And, uh-oh, man down. Okay. Whoa. You can use fresh or frozen, doesn't matter. And then we're going to add in just a little bit of the agave nectar. We have 2 tablespoons of the agave. You want to help me here? Okay, so just give me a nice 2 tablespoons there. Whoa. That was not an accident. Somebody likes, okay, fill it to the top, fill it to the rim with a good taste of agave.
Because there's already some in there.
Oh, well, that was very smart on your part. Okay, one more.
Until you came on.
Okay, one more, all the way to the top. That one, there we go. And okay, just a little bit more. Because you know what? You can generally count on measuring spoons and measuring cups to be accurate, but once in a while, I think maybe once or twice, I've actually found measuring devices that are not quite right. And this is a real old-fashioned one that we're using just to mess with you today. And it might be just a tiny bit small. So we're using just a smidge more. So we've got our strawberries, our cashews, our water. We're going to add the rest of our water. our agave nectar, and we don't have our chia seeds in here. And there's a reason why we don't have our chia seeds in here yet.
You do not want to blend them up because it will be really weird.
You don't want to blend them up because, for one thing, you don't want to make your life difficult, because cleaning a blender that has had chia seeds in it is just, it's not pleasant. You're not going to enjoy that process. And so what you're going to do is you're just going to make your mixture, and this is true for really any chia pudding that you make. You're going to have your mixture. This is actually how I do it, is I really like to put my flavor, my liquid flavor, whatever that may be, whether it's this strawberry or whether we've got like a chocolate chia pudding or just a plain vanilla chia pudding or a mango. And you're just gonna put it in. These are great. These glass mason jars are wonderful. And I actually buy the plastic lids because they don't rust and they're just really easy to wash and keep clean. And then you're just gonna put your chia seeds in here and shake it up with the liquid. So we might as well just go ahead and put our chia seeds in there now. We need actually a third cup of chia seeds. So we're just going to go ahead and just put our chia seeds into the mason jar. You want to put those in there?
Sure.
Okay, so don't try this at home. You're going to want to put the chia seeds in here first at home so that you don't have them sticking. Yeah. We did it backwards.
You did it backwards.
We're amateurs. All right, there you go. So pour that in there. There we have a little bit of sticking. So, oh well, that's okay. All right, so we have a little bit of sticking, so I'm gonna pour just a smidgy more in there for the ones that stuck. Okay, so there's our chia pudding base. And then from there, we're gonna blend up our flavors. Pretty. As you observe, the color is gorgeous, right?
Yeah,
it
looks like
just a pretty
deliciousness.
pink.
That's what it looks like.
So it's just a pretty pink, beautiful, yummy liquid that we're going to pour into our chia seeds. Ooh. Whoa. And
that was interesting.
And there you have it. So if I wasn't up here just talking and messing around, this would have been like a 1-minute thing. I mean, you blend, you put the chia seeds in. This is the last step. Shake. This is how easy this is. Okay, so what's the really, really awesome thing? There's so many awesome things about chia pudding. I can't even. But one of the great things is A, how easy this is. B, what do we love about chia pudding? What do you love about chia pudding?
It tastes good.
It tastes, I knew she was going to say that. So yeah, it's delicious, which is always, I mean, you know, healthy food always has to taste good in order to really become part of your life. The other really cool thing I love about chia pudding is that it just boosts my energy, and it's such a really great thing to have on hand. One of the secrets I feel of really being healthy and making good choices is to have good, healthy choices on hand, to have things on hand in your fridge that you can run to and just grab in a pinch. So, you know, having things available that you're gonna wanna eat, that you're excited to eat, that are really easy to grab, that's just so helpful. And that's it, that's all there is to it. You have your yummy liquid, you have your chia seeds, you shake them up, and the last thing is you put them in the fridge. Why do you have to put them in the fridge? Well, first of all, to torture your children who just can't even wait another second to eat it. But the second reason is because you need it to thicken up. And right now it just looks kind of like a runny smoothie. And oh, let me just add this. You want to have enough chia seeds in there that it's going to be a thick pudding, but if you have too many chia seeds, it's actually going to have a chalky taste. So you have to find that fine line, and the really, really thick chia puddings don't taste as good as the just slightly lighter chia pudding. So, you know, if you're wondering why your chia pudding isn't real thick, it's because you want it to taste really good too. And it will be thick enough to eat with a spoon. You'll definitely want to eat it with a spoon, but it'll take about an hour to thicken up. You know, the longer the better. So if you can just stick it in there overnight, that's ideal. I knew I was going to get a look when I said that. She's like, what is the shortest amount of time we can wait before eating this? Probably an hour, but 2 is better. So we'll go ahead and just put this in the fridge and then we're all done. So I hope you really have fun making this recipe at home, and I hope your kids love it as much as mine does. And it might inspire you to make other really yummy treats with chia. You can also just throw a little bit of chia into your drinks, just to give you a little bit more sustenance to kind of keep you going, and just a little bit more energy, a few more calories just to keep you going on the run. And you can even sprinkle a little chia on your oatmeal in the morning. So there's lots of really fun ways to use chia, but this is probably our favorite. So thanks so much for joining us, and Viva la Chia!